this is my ToK essay breakdown series for November 2024. In these videos, I'll be unpacking the key terms from the title, as well as looking at the question through the lens of two AOKs. For a much more detailed analysis, examples, and ideas for how to approach this question using the different AOKs and other ToK concepts, you can check out the full written guide link in the description. Okay, so we'll be looking at Title 2, which is: in the production of knowledge, is ingenuity always needed but never enough? And for this one, you have to talk about mathematics and another AOK of your choosing. So let's start with some key terms. The first one I have chosen here is the production of knowledge. And I have defined this as the process through which new ideas and understandings are created, or when existing knowledge is expanded or modified. Central to this question is this notion of ingenuity, which I have defined as the capacity for creative thinking and implementing innovative ideas in unique ways. Also, equally important for this prompt is always needed but never enough. And we can think of this along the lines of something being fundamental but incomplete. There are other elements or supporting factors that are needed as well. Some points or themes you should consider when answering this question. First of all, discuss the limitations of relying solely on ingenuity and think about the importance of things like foundational knowledge. And when focusing more from a methodological angle, you can examine the role of more established approaches and systematic research, and discuss whether these methods often provide more consistent and reliable results than purely ingenious approaches. And this can kind of tie in with an argument that ingenuity isn't always needed in the production of knowledge. And also, you can reflect on how ethical considerations might limit the application of ingenuity, and you can kind of discuss the balance between innovative progress and ethical responsibility. Moving now into the AOKs, we'll start with the compulsory one, mathematics, and we'll begin by stating how the concept of ingenuity manifests itself in this AOK. For instance, we can say that it's essential for solving complex problems and for advancing theoretical frameworks. The specific real-life example we'll use here is the refinement of the upper bound of Ramsey numbers by Griffiths and colleagues last year. And this example demonstrates that ingenuity is needed for breakthroughs in mathematics. And in this case, it was specifically their strategic shift to an off-diagonal Ramsey number and the use of their density increment argument, which can be highlighted as examples of novel approaches to overcoming long-standing mathematical barriers. However, we can also use this example to demonstrate that ingenuity is never enough on its own in the production of mathematical knowledge, because in their research, these mathematicians relied on established theories alongside modern computational tools, which were important for verifying and refining the innovative approaches they employed. For the second AOK, I have chosen history, and once again, beginning by commenting on the role of ingenuity in this AOK, we can say something like historians apply creative methodologies to re-examine traditional narratives and uncover overlooked perspectives. However, for this AOK example, we'll take a different angle and claim that ingenuity isn't always needed in knowledge production. So the specific example we'll use here is the Transcribe Bentham initiative, which was started in 2010 at UCL. And this uses a digital portal which allows volunteers to transcribe the English philosopher Jeremy Bentham's writings. And as this example demonstrates, a significant amount of this AOK's development is through more systematic archival research rather than through inventive new theories or kind of historical hot takes. Nonetheless, we can also use this example as indicative of how ingenuity enhances these more traditional approaches, because as we can see with this project's use of digital platforms to turn the kind of individual task of historical transcription into more of a worldwide collaborative effort, this is kind of speeding up the transcription process and broadening the scope of historical scholarship by allowing a larger community to engage with this research. Well, anyway, I hope you found that useful. If you did, please leave a like. And for essay guides as well as personal feedback, feel free to check out my website, toklifeline.com. Many thanks for watching.